the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a tough start for both of these teams. Still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They'll be led out by this promising young signal caller. Already a starter in his first season out of Ole Miss.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing now off the play action. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up third down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. Leading them out, one of the league's tallest quarterbacks at 6'6". He's a fifth rounder out of Stanford back in 2023, Tanner McKee.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's McKee on the play fake. That one's complete, right side. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down throw by McKee. Hauled in left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On play action, McKee. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he is on third and short. He'll be cut by Jackson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another San Juan.
Or when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
On first down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
McKee out of the shotgun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All set to go now from the 35. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? This is 3 and out to begin this game. They got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Viking 18.
They give it. He loses the football. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Almost the impact play this defense. That's for certain. The Snowhawks, I think we can say less than pleased with the ruling on the field, and coach is going to challenge it.
Play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. 3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's going to keep it this time. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More coming up after this quick break.
On the double.
We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunky yardage.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Ow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Back out runs their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Cowboy 80.
They go play action on first down.
Okay.
This is cut downfield by Rice.
Okay,
And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Give him 24 yards on that one. And they're going to have a first down now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Come on.
There's a dive up the middle, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Taken in by Felton, left side. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Go.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder.
It is. It's going to win. You should know it's stadium.
The kick by Wright is good. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Jaquan Jackson on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip.
So that send them field the postseason.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Throwing off the play fake. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that gives him the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What he's familiar with. Championship before Gibson, Cooper, Jackson, tight end.
McKee. Just like the last play, Cooper has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
I think it's the offense and offense doing that defense. You need to get back to that defense in the postseason.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And this one does not go far. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. McKee from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
You know, if that field guy, that boy, hard time to win.
3rd and long for him here.
Got
a man downfield. This is Jackson. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
San Juan, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Justin Lewis. Curtis.
Plowing up the middle. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
The humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
McKee now. He's got it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Vancouver in just a moment. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Here's McKee. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun now on third down. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes their offense out again. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. We've set it down from the 37.
Drag! 70 Lions!
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Vancouver, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an out cut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
At the 1-yard line.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Go. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. This one's gone. He has the touchdown. The Snowhawks get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Matthew Wright for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Snowhawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Golden Eagles 3. Matthew Wright.
Right, ready to send this one away. This will end up as a touchback. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break.
Yep.
All set to go now from the 35.
I need to put something in place, but
First down throw by McKee. That's incomplete left side.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. McKee out of the shotgun. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
McKee on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, McKee. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. To throw, McKee. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd down from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here have made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Wright ready to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing here, McKee. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. McKee from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain, and that means 1st down.
1st down, Golden Eagles.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And this is going to fall incomplete. He made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a 3rd now. He's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time is not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they've got to start running them out for some PATs.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The offense getting set to go. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Here's the handoff. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go now.
They go play action on 1st down. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Pass play now. Gets him on the in route. And It's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives them a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready, ready, let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Track. Track all 80.
Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. They've got first down here from the 36.
Get it. Ready.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready, ready.
They'll run now on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Vancouver first down. First and 10.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
19.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Ready, set.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a shot for the end zone. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Right, ready to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This offense making its way back out now. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
McKee looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
McKee now. In slant route, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They are throwing it again. Finds the in route, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs.
A gain of 12. And the San Juan.
McKee setting up to throw. Complete out to the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Golden Eagles.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's McKee. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Manages a gain of 3 there. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Motioning the tight end left. The give here on 2nd. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives him the 1st.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a San.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
16-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now it's McKee on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
The key out of the shotgun.
Good play.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles take a fourth quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
It's quick. Yeah. Receivers are very reliable. They're underrated, undersized, big part. Reliable reads.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Golden Eagles push their lead to 3.
16. Snowhawks 13.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Check go.
Running it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain
Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back. 70. Ready, right?
Setting him on the dive. Shoves him off. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's different. Of a tight end/fullback.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 19.
Looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long is going to be the key here down the stretch.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison.
Right up the gut. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Man in motion here. To throw, McKee. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Cooper going in motion right. He'll throw it. Now he caught by Jackson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
San Juan. First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And a San Juan.
First and 10 now from the 46. Give running right. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Offense to the line. Second down.
19 Tiger.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Vancouver. Golden Eagles only up by a few.
That's really the thing, Jim.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Snowhawks have some new life in the floor.
First and 10.
I'm not going to lie. When he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Now, hang on. Looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal.
Here he is to throw. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
Back to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
To throw. Bails out of the pocket. They got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On comes Matthew Wright. A lot riding on this kick. From 37 yards in the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Matthew Wright set to
Now
kick
after
off.
tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Kicking team.
So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. First down from the 42. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, McKee gets everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of chunk plays down the field.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a San Juan.
First down throw by McKee. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing here, McKee. Setting up the screen. A solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Robinson.
He put the ball in the
And the
ground.
defense recovers.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Their offense running back out now. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go, set. Cowboys.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Matthew Wright set to
And hopefully
kick
this
off.
conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. This offense getting all set for this series. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. Motioning him from the slot right. First throw of overtime. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
McKee from the gun. Called in left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down, Golden Eagles.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We send the tight end in motion left.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
McKee. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles claim a 6-point lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now they'll try the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. And now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Snowhawks, 16.
The challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Here's a return from the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Oh, tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down, pass coming.
Oh,
Don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, but had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA